Hello, my beautiful Vibe Tribers. Welcome to your Tuesday, December 7th, 2021 reading. Many blessings to you all. This is a collective reading for all sun, moon, and rising signs. This is our Mystic Affirmations reading. It is our relentlessly optimistic, positively positive, absolutely focused on receiving our best possible life now using the law of divine compensation, the law of attraction, and the power to manifest using our focus and our energy. So, since this reading is a collective reading, if you'd like a private personal reading, please visit my website, royalmystic.com, where you'll find the ability to check out all the different services I offer. And there's the link to the podcast. We have the second episode out now, so if you're interested in that, there are several ways to go about it. You can click on the link on royalmystic.com, or you can use your Alexa. You can just say what you're looking for, Royal Mystic Collective Wisdom Podcast, and it'll bring it on. Even if you just say Royal Mystic Podcast, it'll still bring it on. Then we have Apple, Google, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and Player FM, as well as Stitcher. Those are the links that have already approved and have me up and running. So there'll be more. There's all these different podcast outlets. So as I continue to go forward, they'll add more in. So with all that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful reading here, and we're going to see what we can manifest with these cards. Here we go. Two of Wands, the Hierophant. So the Two of Wands is your ability to have options that sometimes you get a little extra bonus of being able to choose between two actually very similar outcomes. These two are running parallel. So you do not have, or even if you go down the middle, it's all right there together. So you don't have to worry that you've made a wrong choice. All roads lead to Rome here. You just get to pick what view you want, right? It's like, that's how they just showed me an airplane seat. Window, center, or aisle. Whatever you prefer, right? I don't know why I got that visual, but that's what they just showed me. And we have the Hierophant, which is the energy of being welcomed in, being given the keys to the kingdom, being given the authority to join or be part of. The Hierophant stands for a large corporation or group where you could be a member, or it could be an employer. This is the energy of being welcomed in and approved for participating, right? So it's very wonderful energy showing up there. It's also the Taurus Major Arcana. And here we go. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, Seven of Cups, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow everyone, all sun, moon, and rising signs, to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You're always welcome and very appreciated. So, here we go. Putting our three cards out, and Six of Cups. So let's talk about that Seven of Cups as well. So Six of Cups is the energy of your soul family. The Seven of Cups was the second cut card. So it's a progression. And what that basically means is, I call it the dump truckload of blessings. We also had it yesterday in our Monday's reading. So this is the energy of having assistance and people who support you that are already in play. They've come through many lifetimes. They may be there for a short time, or they may be part of your regular everyday life. It is all about support and being assisted. Now, that Seven of Cups is where everything is just coming in all at once, and it feels very hectic. And so that means like a whole bunch of things may happen simultaneously. If you're looking to move, or if you need a job, all these things may kick off all at the same time. So you're kind of trying to do everything all at once, but it's a good thing. Empowerment, we love that energy. I recognize and appreciate all that inspires me to feel empowered. So one of my things is doing. I feel empowered when I actually start the process and actually take action. Empowerment is something that it allows you to feel accomplished or feel that you have a monicum of control, right? So that's the part where we start the manifestation process with our intention and seeing the goal and allowing ourselves to say, okay, that's where I intend to land. That's where all this, no matter what, however we get there, we're going to move and groove with the flow, whatever it says, but eventually we're going to hit the target. So being empowered is where you have the sort of already knowing that it's available to you. That's when you have that energy. So being empowered assists you to keep the journey going, even when you can't really tell if, when it's going to pop in. The empowerment is what gets you going and helps you stay in the energy. Support. I surround myself with supportive people who believe in my dreams. This is important because this is where the Six of Cups energy comes in. If you're around a bunch of people who are always laughing and talking about other people, those aren't your people. You want to be in a place where people build each other up and not try to tear each other down. Because I promise you, if they're laughing and joking about one person behind their back, they're laughing and joking behind yours too. That's just the way it is. Now, you can stay friends with these folks if you want to. Just know that their energy will never lend to anything that's constructive for you. So, and really their opinion shouldn't count for very much for you because you know they're full of baloney. And so don't ever feel like you're embarrassed by them. Ask for help from others. Now, this is where your soul tribe comes in. These are people who will be willing to help you. So we get inside our ego and we start to feel this energy of needing to represent ourselves as everything being okay. But in all honesty, everybody's got stuff. Everybody's either been through it or is going through it. So asking for help from your true friends is no big deal because they want to help you. And that's why it's important for you to be around people who are already on that same wavelength. And the people who aren't really don't deserve your attention or energy. And universal love, really strong energy. The frequency of universal love activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of existence itself. So this is where we have to understand that being an open heart and being in the energy of connection to Source allows this energy of universal love. And it also keeps you from feeling so separate because honestly, we all are collective connection. Okay? Everyone has the energy of where we all came from the same function, right? We all came through the same divine energy. It is a gracious and wonderful thing that we all exist. We may look outwardly different, but we're not inwardly. So allow yourself to have the love and compassion for every single living thing. That includes little things too, right? Fur babies and birds, and just compassion and universal love I cannot speak stronger than I could possibly say it here. This is the key right here. Being in a space of love. Now, I know not everything deserves that energy because sometimes we have to protect ourselves. But in your essence, that's where it needs to come from. I do not have to earn love. I am lovable because I exist. Others reflect the love that I have for myself. Now, this is a good and a bad thing because if you really are down on yourself all the time, other people may pick up on that and ride that roller coaster with you, right? So you want to be in a place of first of all, loving yourself because universal love includes you. So when you represent yourself as caring about yourself and being in a place of discovering how to grow and be better in your life, you know that you are worth loving, and it's important for you to project that to yourself as well as to others, because you are. simply because you are here. I do not have to earn love. I am lovable because I exist. Others reflect the love that I have for myself. So if you're seeing that people are being less than loving, turn inward and see where it's coming from, because you're exuding that energy. I am worth loving. It's a simple phrase to just lock into. And if somebody doesn't have the ability to love, that's not your fault. I accept my uniqueness. There is no competition and no comparison, for we are all different and meant to be that way. I am special and wonderful. I love myself. So this is for somebody strong here, because this is all about allowing yourself to be open and vulnerable to this energy. Being loving takes vulnerability. You must be vulnerable in order to put yourself out there, even for yourself, right? So I accept my uniqueness. I like being different. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I'm glad I'm a little bit different. There is no competition and no comparison, for we are all different and meant to be that way. Meant to be that way. I say that. Somebody needed an echo there. I am special and wonderful. I love myself. Because, my dear, if you can't see your value and your own sacred energy, how do you expect anybody else to see it? If it's you, it's your essence. You've got to unlock that and allow yourself to put it out there. We have the Hermit, which is going within, finding the places where there are stumbling blocks or blockages and excavating that. The Hermit is about finding your path and following it with divine light. And this is where you have to do the introspection in order to clear the path so you can move forward. When you do that, you'll see all kinds of new opportunities coming in. The Eight of Wands is the energy of very rapid communication and new opportunities. It also can mean air travel for those of you who are about to take a journey. And the Six of Swords. Now, typically in the tarot, in a standard tarot, traditional, it would show a woman in a boat, or someone in a boat moving forward, and it means moving in the right direction. Now this one is showing you all the things that could snag you up are facing the direction you're going, so it kind of gives you that ease of movement. And none of these swords, they're laying flat, and they're kind of pointing you in the direction, truly. So it's they're aiming the direction to tell you which way to go, and this is your higher self giving you these can also be representative of knowledge. The sword's energy is sharp knowledge. And so this is that energy of saying, this is the way to go. And you follow that, and you have nothing to hang you up. It means going in the right direction, making right decisions, and leaving the negativity behind. So that is our beautiful reading for Tuesday, December 7th. I send you love and light. Thank you all for all this long journey we've been on, and more to come as we've made it through this every trial and tribulation that could possibly be thrown at us. We are here, and we are still going. So that's all we can do. Keep taking the steps forward, or stand still when you need to, and begin again when you can. Here we go. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Namaste.